Hard fought point. Hard fought point, boys. Hard fought point. Hard fought point. Big up to the men. Big up to the men. Hey, you got it. You got it. You got it. You understand, Christian. That's 9 games unbeaten. All you haters can hold that. That's 9 games unbeaten. 9 games unbeaten. You know, we lost 9 out of 12, but we've turned it around. We're now 9 games unbeaten. We might have lost 9 games out of 12, but now we're 9 games unbeaten. We're turning it around. The form is getting better. The form is getting better. We're turning it around. Guys, we're making incremental improvements week over week. Week over week, we're getting better. We're getting a little bit better every week. We're going the right direction. You know, today we were just unlucky. You know, I think that we were just unlucky today. You know, Fulham scored 2 belters, and you know, we just got unlucky. You know, Fulham had 2 chances. They weren't even like high XG chances. You know, they weren't even high XG chances. But the cards just didn't fall our way today. Harry Wilson with an absolute screamer, and that guy who I've never heard of with an absolute screamer. You know, sometimes teams just score goals that, you know, you don't expect to get in. On another day, we win that game 2-0. You know, so I can't blame Slot. You know, it's not on the manager, and it's not on the players. Today, we were just unlucky. Today we were just unlucky. You know, we were just unlucky, man. We were just unlucky. Slot is turning it around, though. That's 9 games unbeaten. It's 9 games unbeaten. No one can say Arnie Slot out. No one can say Arnie Slot out. Because we're not losing games anymore. You know, that's a tough point away. You know, Craven Cottage is a tough place to go and play. You know, it's tough. We've only won there once in this decade. So, hey, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. It is what it is. It is what it is. How you going to be upset, bro? How you going to be upset? We don't win at Craven Cottage. We don't win at Craven Cottage. And we didn't lose. We didn't lose. And all that matters is that we did not lose. It's all that matters right now. We are results based. And we didn't lose. So we can't get angry. You know, that was a tough point picked up away from home. It's a tough point picked up away from home. Listen. In all seriousness. In all seriousness. I'm still not even convinced that Wirtz was onside. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. I don't know about you, but there were very clear lines that were mowed in the grass. And it looked to me like Wirtz's foot was over the line and the defender was behind the line. I'm just saying, I'm thinking that we're very, very, very lucky. Very lucky that we ended up with a draw. Very lucky. Yeah, I don't really understand how he was onside. I don't understand what the fucking VAR was looking at. I like we all sat here and we all fucking screamed and bitched and moaned when Luis Diaz was called offside in the Spurs game. We all said this is collusion. We all said this is corruption. And that was fair because Luis Diaz was onside. I cannot sit here and be okay with the fact that I think he was offside. I think that the VAR fucked that up royally. I understand what parallax error is, but there are lines that are cut into the grass, and there's a defender behind the line, and there's Wirtz in front of the line. But regardless, the goal stands. The goal stands. Wirtz comes off in the 75th minute for Jeremy Frimpong, who for some reason didn't even start the game. Not to mention the fact Jeremy Frimpong, why is he coming off? Why is he coming on in the 75th minute? That he should have came on at halftime. Jeremy Frimpong has created 3 goals in 4 games. He's created 3 goals in 4 games, and you're bringing him on with 15 minutes to go. Why are you bringing on my most creative player in the last 4 games with 15 minutes to go? That doesn't make any sense. Why is Rio Engamoa not seeing the pitch? That doesn't make any sense. Why is Chiesa coming on this late? That doesn't make any sense. How have you not changed the way that you play football yet? I don't understand. How have you not changed the fundamental structure that you use to build up out of your own half? I don't understand. How are you using Connor Bradley as your right winger in 2026? How are we using Connor Bradley as a right winger in 2026? That doesn't make any sense. How was our expected walking levels higher than it was against Leeds? I saw more walking today than I did against Leeds. And we walked for 35% of that game. Fucking awful. Your substitutions came too little too late. But the substitutions don't matter because guess what? I'm going to give you what the positive fucking pussies in this fan base are going to give you. Those stupid little cuck bitches over at Red Men TV, that fucking absolute piece of shit. I'm going to say him by name. Paul Machin is an enemy of the club. Red Men TV is an enemy of the club. Anyone making up copium excuses is an enemy of the club. You are a complicit piece of shit in the genocide of this football club. This is genocidal football. We are playing football at the degree of a crime against humanity. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm saying that they are an enemy of the club. As a human being, I'm sure that he's a great guy. But when it comes to Liverpool and Liverpool alone, enemy of the club, piece of shit. Liverpool alone. As a human being, I'm sure he's a fantastic person. Looks like a lovely dude, looks like a nice guy. But again, when we talk about people, it's about their footballing opinion, not who they are as a human being. When I talk about Liverpool and I talk about Arne Slot and I say Arne Slot is a cuck, I'm saying that on the football pitch, he is a cuck. As a human being, I'm pretty sure he's probably not that. And honestly, if you met him, he's probably not a mean guy. But unfortunately, that's not the way the world works. We didn't deserve a point. We didn't deserve a win. We don't deserve anything from any game that we play. We play pragmatic pussy ball. I mean, guys, look at the way that we set up in the first half. We were playing football like we were up 4-0. Has anyone started to notice that when we start games, we're pretending like we're already up 3-0, and it's just about keeping the ball and taking no risk and trying to establish control. It's 0-0. It's 0. It's 5 minutes into the game. Why are you playing like it's 8-0? Why are you playing like you've already scored? It's 5 minutes into the game. Where's the pace? Where's the intensity? Where is the desire? Where is fucking anything? We're going to make this a very short stream, by the way, because City and Chelsea are kicking off here in a second. But we haven't learned anything new. We haven't learned anything. We have not learned anything. What we have learned is that Arne Slot is truly the dumbest man on the planet. Today has proved that Arne Slot is officially the dumbest human being alive. He made not a single change. He didn't even change the way that he made substitutions. I cannot wait to get absolutely fucking battered at Arsenal. We are going to get fucking destroyed. We are going to get castrated. We will be nailed to the cross at Arsenal. I don't think you can understand how annihilated we are about to get. Arsenal are going to fucking tear us apart. Look at the goals we scored today. Those are never happening against Arsenal. That second goal that we scored is a straight up individual error. The defender just completely misses the ball on the clearance, and the ball hits Cody Gakpo in the dick and goes straight into the net. It was a very lucky goal. Now, fantastic from Frimpong to create that chance, but it was a very lucky goal. And Fulham deserved a point today. And we don't deserve anything. We deserve nothing. We deserve nothing for the rest of the season because we play like cowards. We play slow. We play lethargic. We don't play with intent. We do not play with intent. We play like we're already winning when we're not winning. Our idea of control is to just make sure that nothing happens in the game. That's our idea of control. The way that Arne Slot wants to control games is to ensure that nothing happens in the game. And if nothing happens, then no one can score. I mean, we went down 1-0 and we didn't even pick up the pace. We were down 1-0 and we were playing like we were up 2-0. Make it make sense. We went down 1-0 and we played like we were up 2-0. Even the goals we scored, it never, ever, ever looked like we were going to score. Ever. Not once. And we were fucking lucky. Absolutely pathetic. Someone asked for the song. You want to know what the motto of Liverpool Football Club is right now? Fuck, you'll never walk alone. This is our new fucking theme song.
Na 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 na. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
There you go, baby. There you go, baby. I can't wait for people to tell me that today was just on a couple of individual defensive mistakes. You know, if Kanate didn't make that mistake, we would have won 2-1. If someone tries to fucking tell that to you, this is what I want you to tell them.
Would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick, Mom? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to f me.
That's all I want you to say. That's all I want you to say. That's all I want you to say. They're gaslighting you, brother. They're gaslighting you. They're pissing down your neck and they're telling you it's raining. You want to know what I think Arne Slot's halftime speech was? It's pretty simple.
Won't someone please peg my anal canal? Everybody! Won't someone please peg my anal canal?
I think that that's how Slot gets off. You know, I think that that's what Slot wants. Slot wants to bend over and get pegged. That's Slot ball, baby. Slot ball is getting pegged. That's what he wants to do. I mean, did you see his face at the end of that game? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I've there's been no one more deserving of pure suffering than Arne Slot. He looked miserable. And I listen, I can't lie. At the cost of my own mental sanity, it made me smile. I was happy. I was happy that little fuck is miserable. I hope you feel the pressure, and I hope you're gone. I hope we get fucking mollywopped against Arsenal, and you get the fuck out of this club. Because we need to get rid of him before we play Marseille and Karabakh. The only chance that I have to rectify this season is to win the Champions League, and I cannot allow Arne Slot to do it. It must be a different manager. Another manager must take us to Champions League glory and save this season. So we have to lose 6-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal, I need you. I need you. I need you to destroy us. Please, destroy us. Embarrass us. I need it. Because I need to get this manager gone before the end of the group stage of the Champions League. A new manager bounce alone, and just in terms of tactics, is going to inject so much energy into this team. I mean, you see, 10 minutes into this game, I was watching every single one of our players get frustrated. I saw McAllister throwing his arms up, which he has no right to do because he fucking sucks ass. I saw them getting frustrated. I saw Szoboszlai getting frustrated, Gravenberch getting frustrated, Van Dijk getting frustrated. But guess what? They have to play the way that the manager says. This is what they trained to do. You have to stick to the plan. If we beat Arsenal 1-0, I will fuck. I know I've said biblical crash out. If we put in a good footballing performance against Arsenal, I'm going to have to quit YouTube. I will leave. I will be done. I will say I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to go back to being a casual for the rest of the season. I'm not going to watch the games. I'll check ESPN when the game is over. I'm done. If we put in a good performance against Arsenal, footballing-wise, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Casual FC for me. I ain't fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing that. Give me a second. I just gotta pull up wherever the fucking game is. Let me pull up City versus Chelsea, just so I have it on. If we put in a good performance against Arsenal, I'm fucking done. I fucking said this 100 times. I know it was offside. I'm amazed that it stood. But guess what? People are going to blame Konate. People are going to blame Konate. They're going to say, look at the defensive errors we made. Look at the defensive errors we made. Hey, guys, if we didn't make those defensive errors, we win that game. You know, we had a lapse in concentration at the end of the game. Konate made this really bad error. You know, if he doesn't, we could have won that game 2-0. You know, without these defensive mistakes, we win 2-0 and we move. Yeah, 100%. And if my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not. Pretty fucking simple. It's getting real fucking difficult. It's getting real fucking difficult to sit here and say the same thing every week. Hang on. Hey, you know what? I am so sorry. First off, happy birthday to you. I hope it's a great day. What I want you to do is I want you to forget that Liverpool exists. Liverpool's not a city. And in fact, England is not a country. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Football is not real. Go enjoy your birthday. Have fun. And forget that we exist. I saw it. Don't worry. You know, I don't know if you can tell, but there's not a whole lot of chats. So if you type something, I will see it. I mean, I don't know. If I were a board member, I don't know how you could watch that and be like, this is what I want to put my money to. At this point, I'm starting to question every investor at the football club. Like, if I had an ownership stake in this club and I just spent 2 hours of my day watching this, and mind you, I'm a billionaire. You know, if I have ownership in this club, I'm a billionaire, which means that my time is incredibly valuable. So if I spend 2 hours doing something, that's like I'm spending $5 million doing something. And if I spend 2 hours watching this as a billionaire, what are we going to do? This is, I just wasted $5 million. I can't continue to invest in this. No, this must change now. This must change now. Again, that's if I were an investor in this football club. You know, the length of a game is worth more than $1 million to someone who has an ownership stake because you probably made that much money in that amount of time. Ooh, Chelsea almost scored. Esteval. Oh. I mean, bro, what? Tell me something that's new. Arne Slot has negative man management and the worst in-game tactical changes ever. It doesn't matter who the scorers were. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Vert scored an offside goal and Gakpo scored one with his penis. There you go. That's Liverpool Football Club, baby. An offside goal and using our dick to score the other. But of course we conceded two. And Fulham, you know, they were really clinical today. You know, Fulham they were really clinical and we can't complain. Sometimes teams get 2 chances and they score those 2 chances. It is what it is. You know, we move on to bigger and better things next week. We'll be all right, guys. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Said fucking no one ever. Said fucking no one ever. Why?
No. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
Hey, big up to you. Dom didn't play right wing. Dom didn't play right wing. Connor Bradley played right wing. Dominic played in the midfield today. Connor Bradley didn't play right back. He played right wing. It's that simple. No, Kronos. You're putting words in my mouth. A billionaire, it's not that it's more valuable. It's that he's making that much money in that amount of time. So to him, that time is more valuable. Yes. Monetarily speaking. Monetarily speaking. I don't have shit on my nose. How dare you? But in the sense of money, 2 hours to a billionaire, he's making $1 million. Like, it's that simple. That's not supporting capitalism. That's stating a fact. Yeah, I mean, listen, my New Year's resolution is I'm not waking up before 9 a.m. to watch Arne Slot. That's my New Year's resolution. I will not wake up before 9 a.m. to watch Arne Slot. If we sack a manager and if we get in someone new, I'll start waking up early for these games. But today was the final straw because we didn't deserve anything out of that game. We didn't even deserve a point. In fact, if we could, I would go back and give them back the point. I'd say, you know what? Give Fulham the 3. We don't need it. We don't deserve it. That's what I would do. But nonetheless, this is not the way that football works. Not the way that football works. Yeah, listen. We have a lot of enemies at the club within the club. There are a lot of people within the club who are enemies of the club. You know, we just got to fight hard to get these bastards the fuck out of here. You know, anyone who supports Arne Slot, I got news for you.
It's time to go!
Anyone who thinks that this is a transition season, I got news for you.
It's time to go!
Anyone who thinks that we just made a lot of signings and they haven't figured out how to play together yet, I got news for you.
It's time to go!
Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, you pieces of shit running my football club, I got news for you.
It's time to go!
Simple as. I can't say it any better. Can't say it any better. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. But either way, super short stream today. Just a quick match reaction. Chelsea and Manchester City are playing right now. I'm going to go watch that, and then I'm going to have fun playing FIFA and doing whatever the fuck else I'm going to do today. This team sucks ass. Worst title defense in history. Worst English Premier League manager in history. It's amazing how much this guy has destroyed what he did last season in just 19 games. It's 20 games. It's mind-blowing how backwards we have gone. You know, based on form in like the last 30 games, I think we'd be in 16th. So just putrid and atrocious. But of course, we move. We'll probably do a longer stream later this week in anticipation of the Arsenal game. But until then, the situation at Liverpool Football Club remains the same. And I'll see you guys when I see you.